welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gwen, but over here the family calls me Cousin G. And I am back with some more family business New Orleans content. Cousins! Oh, y'all see the title of this video? Y'all already know it's about to go down. It's the recap and review of the family business New Orleans, Season 1, Episode 5. The hunt is on. Girl, what's the hunt on in this doggone episode, girl? From Floyd, Skunk, girl, Marquis, girl, Gabriel, girl. Oh my goodness. That man tripped me out. He still hounded Big Shirley for a night with her, girl. And Big Shirley just constantly telling him, dude, I don't live that life no more. I have changed. I don't do that no more. Girl, he ended up apologizing to her for coming to her place of business with all that or whatever. But now he at this lady house. He at this lady house offering her $500,000 for a night. I'm done. He don't get it. He will not take no for an answer. Even if Big Shirley had to put out the pow to get him away, girl, he's still not taking no for an answer. He's determined to have a night with her. Determined. Girl, I couldn't, girl. If I was Shirley, I'd have put one in his head right there because you still don't get it. Ugh. You still don't get it. Now, cousins, in this episode, John LeBlanc, girl, he didn't win nuts. He didn't pull out a pow on Sheriff Clay, girl. Pointed it at her, everything, girl. What is you thinking? I don't care if Louisiana is an open carry state. You can't be pulling out no pow on no doggone Sheriff John LeBlanc. You can't be doing that and think you gonna get away with it. No, child. The only reason why Sheriff LeBlanc come across John LeBlanc is because while she was driving, she got a report of guns being, you know, pow or whatever, of shooting, girl, or whatever, and she coming to see about it because at first she thought it was a railroad incident, but it's this gunfire being let off. And girl, while she driving, girl, she almost hit Skunk. Now y'all remember Skunk had him bust out John LeBlanc vehicle and ran for cover or whatever across the golf course, girl. And when she catch him, he ended up telling her, I'm running from John LeBlanc. He trying to unalive me or whatever. And I'm just trying to get away. You mean to tell me you ain't hear all that gunfire going on from this golf course? And she said, no, I thought it was the railroad, like I had said, cousins. And he ended up telling her, no, they powing at me or whatever. Because I ran off from them. I'm trying to escape him. Girl. And, girl, John LeBlanc is on the golf course at this point or whatever. And they whole team looking for Floyd. They looking for Floyd, girl. And Floyd is out there looking for a doggone golf ball. And Ernestine, girl, just end up popping up on him with a chicken foot necklace, girl, that he left at her house. And she was just telling him, like, dude, you not safe. You cannot take this from around your neck or it's over for you. And when I said that, I meant it. I just want you to be safe and protected. Put this back on, girl. I'm glad she did bring it because John LeBlanc was close, girl. Close with their machinery. Girl, I'm glad she did bring that to that man, girl, because it really would have been over for him. But John LeBlanc and the whole Crescent City Boys gang end up getting arrested and put in jail or whatever for having them guns out and doing that in front of all them witnesses and stuff like that. So, Marquis and Curtis end up showing up on the golf course or whatever. And Sheriff Clay see them and notice them or whatever and ask them, like, what y'all doing out here? You know she concerned because she know what went down with Pierre LeBlanc, cousins. Y'all know she know what happened and who did what and what was done well and all that, girl. So, I mean, she trying to get them off the golf course as soon as possible. And shout out to her for looking out. Shout out to her for looking out. But Marquis and Curtis end up telling her, look, we up here to just have a drink with my Uncle Floyd or whatever. And she telling them, you know, I strongly encourage you to leave before John LeBlanc show up or see y'all together on this doggone golf course. Y'all need to go on about y'all business. Please and thank you, girl. Please. So they end up saying they gonna go to the Blues or whatever because Big Shirley want to meet up with them. Girl, all this getting so messy. So messy. And it was gonna be messy anyway. Whether they let John LeBlanc know what really went down with his brother or not, he was still gonna be suspicious of something else happening. And we know it wasn't the case that his brother took himself out. But he wasn't gonna believe that. He wasn't gonna want to believe that. But cousins, how about this? I want to know what Raven doing in New Orleans. Girl. And come to find out, Raven is Marie's sister. Now, if y'all know what I'm talking about, Raven is Harry's baby mama. From the original Family Business, girl, in New York. Girl, that's Harry's baby mama. What you doing in New Orleans, girl? We end up finding that out or whatever. After this whole scene or whatever, Marie is basically there because she's trying to, you know, get some services or whatever from these men. It looked like Raven running a Hellfire Club of her own in New Orleans. So she got the men to take care of the women that come in. Ooh, she flipped it around. All right, Raven. All right, girl, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing, sis, girl. So she ended up telling all the men to take care of her sister and she needs special treatment. Girl. And Marie's just like, girl, we gonna have to have a late lunch because, girl, these men here, all right. They gonna take a while on me. I need extra special care. All right, girl. These Hellfire Clubs is crazy. They crazy, girl. So after Marie the spy thing or whatever, they end up going see Ernestine, girl. They end up going to see Ernestine or whatever because Raven actually feel like her sister might benefit from hearing from Ernestine, being that she think John is cheating on her because he ain't never home. And they haven't had coloring sessions in 6 weeks. Girl. So Marie don't want to go because Marie don't believe in tarot readings. And child, look, let me tell you something. Them cards don't lie. They don't be lying. I know we not supposed, we not as Jesus believing people, we not supposed to be believing in that or whatever. But baby, them cards, they don't lie for real. They really do not lie. Cause girl, when they go see Ernestine, Ernestine ended up giving them the news that they could use. She ended up telling Raven that it was good that she came back home or whatever, because there's much abundance in her coming back home. And she said Raven also has an anchor holding her back from some stuff of living her full life. And Raven ended up admitting, yeah, it's Harris. My baby daddy Harris is doing all this or whatever. And if I go back with him, my life not going to be right. But if I stay down here, I'm going to have a life of abundance. Oh, period. And that's true, girl. If she go back there, the last we seen of Harris and Raven being together, girl, they was being attacked and kidnapped and all that, girl. Raven did not need to be around that because that wasn't the life for her, cousin. It wasn't the life for sis. Oh, it just wasn't going to work out like that, girl. I'm glad she down there doing what she doing or whatever, making her the money or whatever. I'm glad for that. You know what I'm saying? You might as well, girl. Your daughter damn near grown. Well, she is a daughter, a grown-ass woman. Yeah, go do you, sis. Go do you. But, girl, when Ernestine get on Marie, child, she tell Marie the love in her marriage fading. And it's going to be a new man who going to love you like never before. We know who that new man is. And she also mentioned a mask. We already know who that new man in that mask is. It's Curtis Donkin, girl. And baby girl, when they kiss, baby, at that masquerade, girl, Girl, that's the new man right there. That's the new man. Ernestine wasn't lying about nothing, girl. She was telling whole truths in that session. And I hope Marie believed what that woman said, because that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, girl. I bet you she made her a believer. She made her as a believer. So, girl, how about Sheriff Clay? The Sheriff Gray. Oh, girl, yeah. Sheriff Clay ended up meeting with Marquis to, so that he could pay her some money or whatever, because they have a problem with Skunk. And Skunk is the reason why John LeBlanc is after them. Because he went and told John LeBlanc what was going on or whatever. And so he said, if he tell her, if the Skunk problem is not fixed, this is the last amount of money you're going to get from us. This the last amount of money you're going to get from us. Now, being that John LeBlanc know what went down, Big Shirley was able to hold him off a little bit, but he still ended up sending Prince and Saint after Marquis, and the Crescent City Boys after Floyd. So we need to get rid of this whole Skunk problem or whatever. And this the last amount of money I'm going to pay you for it. Girl, I know that's right. I ain't even mad, girl. I'm not mad. I'm not. Fix this problem, please. And it's beneficial for all of us. Because if he find out that you was covering for us, your ass is great too. So you might want to handle this doggone Skunk problem, Sheriff Clay. Girl. Girl, so we do get a scene with John LeBlanc and Sheriff Clay too, or whatever. And she warned him, like, dude, you put another gun in my face, that's going to be the last gun you point. Period. Put no gun in my face and think I'm not going to do you nothing after you do it. I may not do something right then and there, but guess what? You're going to be handled soon and very soon. Don't think I'm forgetting about what you did to me on that doggone golf course. Don't think I forgot about it. Your ass is grass, because you shouldn't have pointed that gun in the first place. Child, I ain't going to say if you pointed it, you should have used it. Because, baby, he would have been out for the count. All them doggone police out there. Yeah, you definitely would have been out. Definitely. So I guess he get offended or whatever. And he just like, I guess I got to remind you about who I am. Yeah, right now you in the behind bars. What you want me to do with that? I stand on my word. And you just a puppet. You a puppet for Shirley, the mayor, and all that. Girl end up saying that she be fooling around with the man, everything, girl. Who fooling around with him? Ugh. Ugh, that bad Bill man. Ugh, girl, She ended up telling him, file him. When he said that too, girl, why would you have me in the bed with Ronald? Ugh. Ugh, he's so bad, Bill. Ugh, girl. So he ended up telling her, you keep doing this or whatever, you need to realize I'll make a better friend than an enemy. And I guess that was his little warning too. So, girl, Sheriff Clay ended up taking Skunk somewhere or whatever. So she put him in a car, and she ended up taking him to Big Shirley. And Big Shirley said, me and you need to have a word. Me and you need to have a word. We got some things we need to discuss, especially when it comes to Pierre LeBlanc. Don't try nothing either. Because I'm a better shot than John LeBlanc. I'm not going to miss. I am not going to miss at all, girl. So, Saint ended up coming to the police precinct to come see John LeBlanc or whatever. And Saint also paid the male sheriff off for a list of witnesses or whatever. What y'all going to do with that list? Yo, what y'all gonna do with that list? Unalive everybody on that list? That's what I'm scared of, because that was a long list of people. Lord have mercy, girl. He ended up telling John that, well, The sheriff do let him back there to go talk to John for 10 minutes or whatever. And he also the sheriff tells Saint that the sheriff end up telling Saint that Sheriff Clay took Skunk somewhere and he don't know because she keeping everything tight wrapped. So he do get back there to go see John or whatever. Of course he asking about how he doing and stuff, and he just like, you know, I ain't tripping. He let him know that he put money on Skunk Kid or whatever. And he also feeling, John is feeling kind of bad about how he let his emotions get control of him or whatever. Otherwise he wouldn't be up in here, because he let them doggone emotions take control of him or whatever, and he just end up acting off his emotions and doing stuff he probably wouldn't normally do. Child. And he regretting it right now or whatever. And girl, it's when Saint try to compare himself to John and John correct him. I guess you got the whole power dynamic around here misconstrued. Yeah, I'm over you. I'm supposed to be leading by example. It ain't me and you in the same lane, because we not. Girl, I mean, he had to humble him real quick, girl. Through the jail cell, girl. Child. Saint do ask him if he want him to go talk to Marie or whatever. And he end up telling him, no, don't go talk to her, because I better be home anyway. She gonna be all right or whatever. And girl, they just end up telling each other, don't speak on my wife. None of each other. I mean, John don't speak on Antoinette, and Saint don't speak on Marie. Girl, but let me tell you something. The gag is both of them messing over y'all with donkeys. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. That's the gag right there, girl. That's the gag. Shh. So they end up changing the subject or whatever. And he started talking about Sebastian and Sebastian product and what it's going to do for the state or whatever. And how much money they going to be making. Girl, So Saint going to meet with Sebastian. He going to miss John code date to go meet with Sebastian so they can get that product flowing. All right, let's see what y'all doing here, girl. Girl, when I tell y'all, this is some crazy stuff right here, girl. Both of y'all messing with women who be out here in these streets. And I'm not going to say Marie be out here in them streets, because she look like she handled herself with grace. She seems as if she does. But see, with the thing she doing with Curtis, can I really keep saying that she handled herself with grace like that? Girl, I don't know. Cousins. Because speaking of, Marie ended up leaving the house, girl, to go to the casino, girl. Oh, girl. Because she doing all this because her sister ended up dropping her off at home and then calling her, you know what I'm saying? And telling her that she need to stop worrying about John. John gonna do what he do. You just need to stop worrying about yourself. Your daughter grown. Simone grown. You know what I'm saying? And John gonna do what he gonna do. You need to worry about Marie. And what Marie gonna do. And what Marie did was go to that casino, girl, with that mask in hand. And so go get that man, girl. Because Curtis definitely was at the casino playing blackjack, girl. Playing blackjack when Marie do walk up. And they had a little conversation and stuff like that. I don't know what's going to happen next, cousins. I hope they don't get physical. Whew. Girl. The way they was, it's giving everybody to get physical. It's giving everybody to get physical. The way they was flirt with each other and everything, girl. But cousins, speaking of flirting, how about we talk about Prince and Lauren? Now, Lauren finally tell Prince, look, I'm a virgin. And I guess by her being a virgin, she expect men to run away, because what they say about virgins is when it's their first time, they end up getting attached to their first. Or whatever, emotionally attached. And for a man, that's a no-go. But Prince is, you know, he accepting of her virginity and stuff like that. And he said, why did you want to keep your virginity or whatever at this age? And she told him, I just felt like I was special and I was saving myself for the right man, which is what all virgins do. I'm not going to say all, but a percentage of virgins do. They save themselves. They really save themselves or whatever. And Lauren, you know, she just like, dog, I ain't know what to say. I ain't know how to tell you or whatever. I was scared that you was going to run away like every other man that, you know, every other man that I deal with when I tell him that I'm a virgin. And he just like, no, you stuck with me. You stuck with me. And I can't believe you still a virgin for real. I respect that. Okay, Prince. All right. I see you and what you doing. That's nice, girl. I'm glad that, you know, they actually getting closer. But like I told y'all in the beginning, this is about to give the Romeo and Juliet effect. The Capulets versus the Montagues. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, especially when they find out that these people is messing around, girl. It's just gonna be, ugh. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, cousins, girl. Oh, Lord, girl. Oh, my goodness. But, cousins, speaking of these women messing with these doggone donkey men, girl, let's talk about how Prince and one of the Crescent City boys end up peeping Marquis and Antoinette leaving the casino and end up following them. Now, the Crescent City boy did suggest to Prince that they call Saint and let him know what his wife up to. But Prince was just like, no, he got enough going on right now. I don't need him worrying about this. We gonna handle this. Well, what we gonna do? We not gonna run up on them. We not gonna do none of that, girl. They plan is to take pictures of these people, girl. In they negligees, girl, in their drawers and stuff. You know, catch them dirty. Catch them real dirty, like, girl. And that they do. That they do. They end up following them back to this hotel because girl, how about they knock on the door talk about some housekeeping? Girl, I'm done. It's the voice. It's them disguising their voices for me. Housekeeping. Soon as Marquis open the door, girl, they go to flashing pictures of this girl all in her drawers under the cover and everything. Girl, just taking pictures of everything, girl, and then they run. Girl, Marquis, y'all is coy. He really need to stop messing around with this girl for real before he get unalive. Girl, it's not going to be safe for him. And his mama warned him. Stop messing with that girl before you be 6 feet under. Stop messing with her. Girl, that was just so crazy. Like, how you don't get it? How you don't get it? And, oh, yeah, because since he didn't say housekeeping, he said maintenance. I'm done. I'm done. Girl, I wonder if they gonna, it's not a wonder. They all gonna show those pictures to Saint, girl. And it's about to be a whole whirlwind of mess. He gonna unalive Marquis and Antoinette, girl. That man crazy about his wife. And what I don't understand is, how you gonna marry somebody who was out here in these streets like that and you knew about it? And now she's still out here in these streets doing God knows what. Girl, your mistake, Saint. You can't blame nobody for that but yourself. And you can't get mad at no man for messing with her because she was already a woman of the night. Period. Ain't nothing you can do about that, Saint. Take your lick for marrying that girl. Take your lick. And I mean, he real sensitive behind her. What, you addicted to her, yeah, me too? She must have got him like that too, girl. I mean, girl. That was too much, cause that was too much. Not taking pictures of these people so you can go show this man. Girl, I know how to feel about that, girl. They messy. They messy, cousins. But that's it for the video, cousins. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video, cousins. Love y'all. Bye.